No, don't leave me. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Rob back with another reaction, and today we're finishing the trilogy. Although I don't think it's just going to be a trilogy. I'm pretty sure there's going to be another one after this, but I've gotten tons of comments of people just being like, dude, Horror in the High Desert 3 has been out for months, bro. It's taking you so long. And I know, I'm sorry, my bad. Hey man, better late than never. Let's get to it. I really dig this series, but I'm hyped, man. I'm getting back into the high desert zone. Anyway, shut up, Rob. All right, let's go.
In July of 2017, avid outdoorsman Gary Hinge vanished into the high desert of northeastern Nevada.
My boy Gary. See, the second movie kind of veered away from Gary's story.
Gary vanished while returning to the desert to document a mysterious structure.
He said that the longer he stood and looked at it,
that creepy ass cabin out in the middle of nowhere.
The feeling of dread, the sixth sense that he needed to get out of there.
The dude narrating this kind of sounds like Zach Baggins. You know that douchey dude from Ghost Adventures?
And the disappearance of Emiliana Brasher.
Oh my god! Oh! No one! No, I'm a mom! I'm a baby!
Yep, that was another creepy part from the second one.
Since we first shared Gary's story, countless people have come from all over the world. So far, none of them have turned up anything useful. Oscar Mendoza came armed with a theory that no one else had proposed.
Can't be that hard to find.
Gary had secrets.
MP142237. Are there any contractors or anybody authorized to be out here? There's people. They'll look at that one. There's more of them. What are they doing out here? How'd they get out of here?
This is why I said, man, these movies are always so unsettling and creepy, dude.
Look how it's walking. What on earth?
Whew. All right, Firewatch. The last one was called Minerva, and I believe that was the name of the woman. I guess we're following this dude now.
Nevada, June 1st of 2022. And he went there to do what we all have been trying to do, and that's find answers.
If you're being showcased in the Horror in the High Desert new movie, it's bad news for you, bro.
4 weeks later, he vanished. So every available state employee, county employee went over to try and help battle this fire.
Okay, so there's wilderness fires.
Firewatch.
Name drop, Firewatch. Okay, that makes sense.
This little community was so sick and tired of YouTubers and influencers coming and invading their space. And
me too, man.
Was off.
Dude, get rid of these fucking YouTubers. All up in your space. Get out of here.
Law enforcement and professional hunting guides now believed that Gary went missing in a place called Copper Creek Range.
That doesn't look like where he went missing,
though.
though.
Thought his secret information may have been.
The plan was really for him to check in with me every day.
The day that Oscar went missing, his plan was to camp at the top of this mountain that the locals call Spook Mountain. He was supposed to camp there one night, and then he was going to go back.
Yeah, let me just go up to Spook Mountain by myself. I'll be right back, guys. Don't worry about me.
He was supposed to check in with me the next day, but he didn't.
It is crazy to think about how much undiscovered country is still out there.
Manny arrives, and there is no sign of Oscar.
His phone says he's right here.
Where'd you go, Oscar?
There was a phone, satellite phone. The phone was buried.
Also, another cool part. I always get my, like, detective hat on when I'm watching these movies. I'm like, it's like when I'm watching Netflix true crime documentaries, I'm just like, oh, that dude's a suspect for sure.
You know, my truck isn't there. And so I went to the front desk and asked the lady if I could go check his room. She said honey, he checked out a week ago.
Ooh.
I was stunned.
I feel like after the last two incidences and now this, we gotta call in the feds.
This is when Manny goes to the police, and the police refuse to do anything.
Why?
Out of his hotel. I mean, he's a grown man, and he can do what he wants.
I wanted to figure out what
They got
would be
this
the
dude
one
back,
thing
hell
that
yeah.
Oscar would keep from his cousin.
I remember him from the first one.
It was all unfolding. We find out that Oscar tried to reach out and visit Beverly Hinge.
I remember Beverly.
Since Gary's disappearance, Beverly has been getting messages from people all over the world. There's one person that has been relentlessly messaging her.
And you gotta
over and
think
over.
about like actual real life crimes that go unsolved. I bet those families of the victims do get hit up and spammed all the time.
What Beverly endured after the disappearance of her brother, no one should ever have to go through.
After we did the first interview, I thought people would call in and offer information, tips, anything that would help with this going on with Gary.
So she went out by herself. She took these weirdos' advice, and they're like, oh, he's definitely here. And she went off by herself and almost died.
The bullying, I just never dreamed that would happen. And
Yeah, feel bad for Beverly.
please have a heart and think about what you're saying to them. You don't know what frame of mind they're in.
Hey, there you go. Wise words from Beverly.
He had been emailing me, but I really didn't take it serious that he was going to come. So I just kind of ignored him.
Oscar got in contact with Dolly through different online forums, basically. He joined all these different groups and different forums, and in one of them, Dolly posted a bunch, and she posted a lot of different stories that took place on her property.
A lot of times, before anything would happen, we would hear this sound, and it was like a tink, tink, tink.
Ooh, spooky.
One minute it would sound like it was coming from over there, or over there.
What they've already established in these movies, and they did it in the last couple, is that people, the local, like the natives, they know about this stuff. They know, like, this ground is, it's scary.
I were woken up to the sound outside of our window. We ran to my parents' room, and my dad went running outside with his shotgun.
Yeah.
When he came in, we could tell he had seen something.
Like, why would you still stay out there?
Not long after Dolly called to inform them that Oscar had shown up at her ranch, they received a very interesting phone call from a man named Jonathan Manast.
Everyone's got a story. Stella.
I like riding out there.
You spooked?
I went out that far that night because
We're gonna get some creepy footage here. Just wait.
there's no better way than me and my bike. So I was going slower than normal.
Hey, girl.
The signs coming up. Just loose gravel patches, drop down.
I know, I'm scared too.
And that's when I saw it.
I didn't see anything.
Crumpled up man on the side of the road. And, it was moving around. My headlights are lighting up the area. He was gone.
Replay that footage, man, because I didn't see it before.
And I start hearing what sounds like footsteps.
Oh, that's definitely footsteps. Oh, dude.
Hello.
I'd be on that bike so fast. This guy's got balls of steel, man.
Kind of in that direction, and there's just this massive cave on the side of the hill.
Oh, God. Do not tell me you're going to the cave. No way, dude.
That's when I saw him again. I can't really describe it, but there was just something really, really off about him.
Yeah, you think? I would think it'd be Bigfoot.
Hello?
Get the 9 out. The hills are alive with the sound of mutants. No, don't leave me.
You know, I could see the whole thing, all of it. There's nowhere he could have gone.
Not in there anymore. I didn't expect something to pop out.
Raised by our grandparents.
Because that's not really this franchise's style. Like, you just get little glimpses. You don't get, like, a full, like, blah.
What we were going to find in there.
It looked like he had just dropped off his stuff and he left his computer, his journals, and his hard drives.
God, they always leave their shit.
We see Oscar and he is just bursting at the seams with excitement. I mean, he is over the moon to be able to be here in Nevada doing his own investigation. And
Yeah, you always start off really hyped. Oh, this is gonna be fun. What an adventure.
Anything that we can to help us figure out where he is.
Yikes.
what I'm doing out here might not be the safest thing I've ever done. But for the first time in a very long time, I remember what it feels like to live outside of the space in my head.
Every time I watch these movies, I just keep getting reminded why I'm a homebody. You know, every now and then I'll mess around and go on vacation or something, but in terms of hiking, all this type of stuff, that's how you end up in Horror in the High Desert Part 4.
Relieved to see him have fun.
Ooh, so these are good to me.
You know what? It's not really like a complaint, but like, if this were me out there,
without getting too,
you saw Gary's footage. It was creepy as hell. You know something's out there. This dude's a little nonchalant, you know? He's like just chilling. I'd be constantly on guard.
I don't know, when I heard Gary's story and everything that's going on out here, I was just like, man, it just ignited my curiosity in the world again. Dude,
you keep expecting something to pop up in the background.
I was drowning my feelings so much that I just was so numb to everything. It was such a dark place.
Okay, yeah, now I get why they set up like his backstory about how he had like an addiction issue and mental health issues. So that fits more with this character of like, he's kind of got, you know, this new reinvigorated energy. And do you get what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm not putting it that well, but you get what I'm saying.
But anyway, I'm out here. I'm grateful for everybody that's following my journey, and I hope we find answers.
So Oscar came up with a plan to go to the last location where anything mysterious had happened, and that was the Reinhold mine, where Emiliana Brasher had disappeared.
Oh, we're going back to the mine. Damn, dude, this place is creepy as balls, dude.
Law enforcement revealed some new and disturbing details that they had discovered in the body cam footage of the EMT that was searching the mining camp for Emiliana.
Yeah. Oh, I remember this.
That's when things took a turn.
Yeah, this shit was terrifying, man.
Everyone obviously saw the figure at the bottom of the stairs, but no one saw the figure standing in front of the EMT.
Oh, is this new footage?
You see a figure standing there.
I don't see shit. Oh. I saw it. I saw it.
All right, well, I've been camping out here for a week and haven't seen anything except for a couple of elk and some deer.
It's almost like when you're trying to find it, you won't find it, but when you're least expecting it.
And not falling into the same type of trap.
Well, that's great. How do you know? Oh God, don't go inside, bro. Dude, that was the clink, clink, clink that the girl was talking about in the beginning. Right? It's almost like hitting the cowbell like it's supper time.
Hello? Hello?
It's definitely coming from up there. Oh man. At least Gary had a gun. Is this dude strapped or? Dude, you're just like walking into a trap here, right? You're getting really close now. Oh, is it in there? It's outside the building, dude. This is freaking crazy pants, dude.
Watched.
That's one thing that's a you got to put your hat off or take your hat off for this franchise, is that they build up so much expense to not really give you too much of a payoff, but it's still like, damn, that was spooky. So I don't know. I feel like that would piss off a lot of people, but not me, man. How are you sleeping during this? Bonkers. These crazy, creepy looking mines, man. At this point, man, you're just looking for action and you're looking for trouble. I'd be scared of like snakes and stuff out there too. This is it. No. No. I keep thinking like I see stuff, but then it's... This is some like The Descent shit right here. Dude, you are going deep in here, man. Dude, you're probably like in their den right now. What was that? I'd follow the little track. Oh, well, you can't go back now. Are you outside? Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Meanwhile, she's all tuckered out. I took her to the vet today, so she's exhausted. And they're just like observing you. Careful what you wish for around. I'd shut every door behind me. I'd always keep my back up against the wall. God, they might be up there in the attic.
No les gusta la luz.
So you turn the light off? I know you're trying to capture footage and everything, but God. Oh, dude. You see what I'm saying? Not so much anymore. God. Yeah.
Oscar was found.
That's what you're gonna get from these movies. Yeah, like I said earlier, I mean, that's this franchise's MO. Huge build up, and then you get like a jump scare with like just a little bit, a glimpse.
When we reached out to Oscar for an interview, he said he wasn't ready.
God, yeah, so Oscar's still
He
alive.
also sent me this message. I'm not ready to talk about this yet, but I will tell you this. No one there is safe. Not outside, not inside. They don't always look like people.
Ooh, get ready for part 4. Hey, that was fun. I like that. All right, well, that was Horror in the High Desert 3, Firewatch. And this movie seemed to take a step backwards, whereas the second one, Minerva, I felt like kind of ramped up the action a lot more. This one went back to the roots of the franchise, where it was more exploring like a disappearance and really dug deep into like, I think that was cool, but it also seemed to me that they were retreading waters that they've already done. This is still like a kick-ass franchise, and I'm still very interested in the lore. It just seemed like I was lacking a little bit. Like I was, especially for that whole, I mean, the last 15 to 20 minutes was this big build-up thing, which is what the original movie had with Gary going to that cabin. And I felt like that delivered some really big spooks. And this one, you just kind of get that last little... Overall, this is still like a great franchise. It's indie found footage, man. I always support these guys. And these guys are masters at telling these like fake mockumentary stories where it seems so real. Thanks for watching the reaction. And if you dug it, leave a like and subscribe. You'll never catch me in the high desert, ever.